Hi guys, it's your friend Marcos Ekure. I'm reaching us this beautiful morning from the Raven Craig Sports Center, the sports facility. Just right in front of the sports facility, you've got this beautiful and lovely playground. You can see it, beautiful playground where children come to play and enjoy themselves after a beautiful game or football or engaging in various sporting activities within the sporting facility. Now, this facility belongs to the council, the North Lanarkshire Council. And when I say council, that's a word for local government of governments. Yeah. So, I've been making series on various means of revenue generation for the local government. We don't really have to be waiting for allocations to come from Abuja every time. Now look at this beautiful structure and edifice. Look at it. Can you see it? That's the Raven Craig Regional Sports Facility. Can you see it? So it belongs to the local government. And it's amazing to know that, thousands of children and parents, families, they come here, they congregate here every weekend for various sporting facilities. Some children are into football, they play football. Why some are into taekwondo, different kind of services, different kind of sporting activities. If you go into this facility, you see very big with different compartments, different halls, and different areas. Now, this local government generates millions from this facility every week. Now, it's not as though they've got a business going on inside this hall that is being managed by the local government. No. Now, what they do is space management. That's what they do, space management. Now, they give space out to people, and not just, they don't give out the room, the entire room. They don't rent it out, or they don't let it. What they do is just space. They allocate space to you per time. Meaning some people come and they've got just what? 1 hour. Some come here, they've got just 30 minutes. Some come here, they pay for the hours. And once your hour is over, another person takes over. So what that means is that perhaps you are engaging a particular room for taekwondo and they allocate maybe 2 to 3 p.m. for you. Once that time is over, your time is up. Another person is already waiting at reception to commence with his or her students. So that is how it works. Now look at it. Raven Craig. Now they make hell of money. Now can you imagine the number of cars here? Look at the cars. Look at very big car park. Here, you see all these cars? Now, some stay for just 30 minutes, some stay for 1 hour. Like I came here for my son's football. Every Sunday, they have their match tournament here on Sundays. It's usually about 2 hours. That's what they are paid for. So, every Sunday. So, we've just finished ours. We're about very big and massive. Down that way, So, there are pitches inside. Football pitches. There are football pitches inside the facility where various clubs, various teams play football. Then outside, you also have on the other side, you can see down there, it's a bit, I'm tired, I've been walking around. So over there, you see a lot of people playing, at the outdoor pitches, which you also make money from. So, but it's time allocation. So time management, time and space management, they allocate time and they're making hell of money. So there are other facilities like business people who come to rent various space inside to set up businesses. Some sell coffee, different kind of businesses, and they make a whole lot of money from the process. So it's like an ecosystem, which continues to generate money while also building talents. So that is how people make money from this place. That's local government makes money. Now, but what we see in some part of Africa, including my country, is a system where the local governments, even state government, they just wait for allocation to come. There's almost zero creativity, zero excellence, for revenue generation, internal revenue generation. So we have to go beyond that, system and look inward. There's so much money we can make from our local governments. Why can't we have gym centers, our local governments in Nigeria and in Africa? Why can't we have gym centers? Why can't local government have, agri extension services like it used to be in days of old? Like I tell people, there's really nothing magical about this place. There is nothing magical. And it's not rocket science. And I've come to realize that most of what we see here in developed context, are the things that we have seen at some point in Africa, in African countries in time past. Like, let me give you an instance now. I grew up to know about a water board system. As the water flows through your house, you don't see any tank, and nobody owns, how do you call it, a borehole. The water just flows if you open your tap. So it's a central water management system. Same applies to the seaway, to a system of individuals now owning borehole, which has also increased the risk of airborne, that's water diseases, poor water sanitation, and all that kind of stuff. So there's no rocket science. Whatsoever you see in the developed context is something we can replicate in our country, in Africa, with the good leadership. We can replicate them. So I'm urging our leaders, local governments, and leadership across various fronts of government, that consultancy and engagement with individual Nigerians. We have experts, we have good brains. One of my friends is the staff of the local government here, extension service of one local government in Northern Ireland. And it will amaze you the kind of creativity and applications this guy has developed. He's an honorable boy. Now, these are great talents and brains. The government has to look at how to encourage these brains and all that kind of stuff, and utilize this opportunity to better our country, which is very important. So let us look inward. There is so much money. Let me talk about my local government, for instance, Ethiopia's local government, where I hail from. Now, we have arable land, vast lands that local government, see, we are not saying local government should go into farming per se, but local government can create the enabling environment. Why can't we have tractors to rent to people who are willing to go into landscape agriculture? Why can't we get involved in some sort of seedlings, partner with some countries to get improved seedlings and bring them to local government to give platform to people who are willing to go into cassava farm to get improved cassava stems to plant, improved seedlings like maize and different kind of crops and all that. So why can't we do all that? We may not leave it to them for free. They may pay some money to get it, but these are some of the ways we can encourage our people. Now, why can't we have sporting institutions, sports academies? Why can't local government have all that? Why can't local government even create facilities like this for people with the ideas of running sport academy, boxing, and to have the time allocated to them to do that using the government platform? Why can't we have all these things in place? And so many more. Why can't government have parking as in space, as in parks, motor parks, organized motor park system that can be driven by AI with zero human intervention, where cars can go in automatically like it's done in the UK and come out without any harassment? Why can't our local government have equipment to repair our roads, the spots of roads bad everywhere? Should we leave everything for federal government? These are more questions that are begging for answers. And that is why, for me, I feel through my advocacy, some of these things, if they will hear, if they will listen, my mission is to see how we can replicate so many of the good systems working here back home. Thank you very much for watching. I'm still your friend, Dr. Marcus Ekure, saying bye for now.